Hi guys, today I want to show you how to install Vesta control panel. So, the company Vesta is advertising simple and clever hosting control panel. It is very fast, the web interface is extremely fast, and they also advertise with that can a 512 megabyte VPS handle 8K, so 8,000 visitors per day? Yes, it can. So their web panel is so light that it can run on a small VPS and can run 5 to 8K visitors per day. They also have a secure firewall and are internationalization, so the web interface is translated to 26 languages. For example, English, French, German, Dutch, Danish, yeah, so and so on. And it's also good in monitoring and logging. You can see the access log, error log, memory average, yeah. The backups you can do is you can restore it from today, yesterday, the day before yesterday, or can backup it to an external FTP server. Yeah, the features here, you can install firewall IP tables or fail to ban. I also do a video for fail to ban. It is in German, but from now on I try to make the tutorials in English as a primary in German and also in English. So I'm not so good in English, but don't judge me too hard. Yeah, yeah. And Vesta is free. You can buy support. SFTP CR root is $1 per month or $18 lifetime. And the web file manager is also should also pay for that, or you can pay for that. It is not necessary to do that. It costs $3 per month or $50 lifetime. Yeah, stats 25,000 Vesta installs every month. So now we go up and click on install. Yeah, supported is CentOS, FreeHEL, Debian, Ubuntu, and it is very easy to install. You can follow this instruction, so connect to your server, download this file, and run it. That is an easy way. But some people want also advanced install settings. It is nice to have that here, that you can choose what you want. Here at web you can choose, do I need Nginx and Apache, or only Nginx and Ginx. That's the correct way, not the German slang way. And PHP FPM, or only Apache or no web. It is also possible, but I don't recommend that too much because otherwise the control panel couldn't run. So you can choose what you want. FTP, do you want VSFTP or Pro FTP? Mail, you can also choose what you want. And DNS, it is only possible to take named and not, for example, bind or anything else. And firewall, you can choose IP tables and fail to ban. As I said, I also do a video of fail to ban, but in German. Database, you can choose between these two, MySQL or PostgreSQL. You can choose both of them. Additional repository and file system quota is, you need it if you have some customers, or if you're the only user on this server, so if you're a good system administrator, you know how many space are available, and yeah, so on. We want to install it because some of you would put some customers on it, and they shouldn't use the whole space of the server. So you can choose an host name here. I choose now localhost. For the email address, I use tutorial at energyfossil.at. It's my domain, and we can easily generate an install command. So we see, okay, it's the same thing as here, bash yst install.sh, and now we have the parameters, nginx apache and so on. So now we can connect to our server. I'm currently connected to my server. The first thing we do is apt-get update and apt-get upgrade, that we um, can be sure that everything is up to date. Now we clear that thing, and before we download this file, maybe it work c URL, curl, but on some systems it isn't installed, yeah, before. So we do apt-get install cu, take yes. It is not very big, so it should be installed very fast. Okay, it is installed, and now we can copy that and paste it to our server and press enter. Now it is downloaded. We can see with ls, here is the bash file, and now we copy that thing, copy, or German kopieren, yeah, um, and also do it with a right click, paste it with a right click and press enter. So now normally it should start it immediately, but the problem is that here at my server, that a package that is also installed on the with the Vesta control panel is Exim 4. Sorry. Um, we can do we can force that, so it is yeah, not important to remove that. So we skip the the removing of the program and install the control panel. But in some cases it could be a problem if there's some things not work you want is not working it should work. So we have to remove the exim 4 with apt-get purge remove. If we only do remove, we would remove the program, but with purge we also remove the config files. So we do that, yes, we want to do that, and now we can see removing and purging configuration files. So everything is total clear, and to be safe that if anything is doing the program is anything do no if the program is doing something from now on, um, we want it to see from now and not the old thing. Maybe the server is installed from two for 2 years now. We don't want to see the last 2 years, so we remove the logs. Okay, it is not here, so it is maybe at your server it is here, but it isn't here. So if we do that now, the installation thing, we can press enter. Yes, okay. So we can see the following software will be installed: ng INX, web server, Apache, bind, DNS, Xeme, mail, and so on. So, would you like to continue? Yes, we want to continue. The installation will take about 15 minutes. It is also created. It also created uh, a backup file, or I think a directory. And now the installation. Yeah, we can see here there are many packages that have to be installed, and yeah, it can take some time. How fast your server is, that so if your server is faster, then the installation is faster, and yeah. But I will skip this part and we see us together when the installation is completed. Okay, now we see, congratulations, you have installed successfully. You you have just successfully installed Vesta control panel. So the two important things for us is those. So the username and the password, that we can log into our web panel. We can clear the screen and put that away for a sec, because we need it in a few steps. So now we can go to Vesta, in my case here, vesta.energyfootle.int. So int. The problem is no, the problem. You can go with your host name to this to the web panel, or it is also possible to go with the IP address. So okay, the connection is not safe, and we can go additional and add an exception. Yeah, we want to do that, and now we can log in. Okay, we can log in. Now we are here, and the first thing we should do is here at web, delete that. Yes, okay. Yeah, it says okay, it's a problem. We also delete that, and now we add a new domain. So we create here Vesta. We can click advanced options, see here proxy support and so on, web statistics, but we click add. Okay, it is successfully added. Here at DNS it is also edited, and we can list the 12 records that are created for us. Here at mail we should also delete that. Yeah, here at packages we can see the packages for our customers. We can edit it here, or delete it, or create a new one. At IP address here you can add or edit your IP addresses, is it is for yeah, or edit it if something is wrong. At graphs we can see everything is yeah, showing in a statistic way. We can switch between daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, but now we can't see anything because the server is created is new, and nothing is put it the yeah to the to the statistics. We only can see a small tick here, also a small tick here, and yes, Apache use two connections. I don't know why there are two connections. Yeah, okay, it's another thing. So statistic, we could see that 0 months, yeah, per user. Yeah, nothing is here. At log, we can see what we've done, updates if there is an available update, but it is normally it is that the auto update is enabled. So if there's an update, it is automatically installed that. At firewall, we can see that the ports here are all accepted. We can add a rule, for example, drop it, and yeah, the port 22. No, it's not good because it's the SSH port, secure shell port. Yeah, this we could add this, that if there's a package that came to the to our server with this port, it is instantly dropped. Yeah, here some ports that are needed for our web interface and the services. For example, here DNS, SMTP, or POP3. Yeah, at server, localhost, we can also configure it or restart it. We can see Apache 2, the memory that is using, or the uptime. We can stop it, restart it, and we also can configure it here. I think that's a nice thing because you can change here max clients to 2000 save, and it's automatically restart. So it is changed, and we can see uptime 0 minutes. Yeah, and all the services are, you can do configure it, stop it, restart it. And now we can create a new user. Username, I take tutorial. The password is also tutorial. Here I use test at energyfossil.at. Package is default, pale green. You can choose what you want. First name is Vesta tutorial. Yeah, Vesta tutorial. And you can choose to which email address you want to send it. You can write it down here, or if you don't write anything here, no email address, no email would be sent to this email address. So we can add it, successfully created, and from now we could install login to tutorial. Yeah, we can do it also here. Login is tutorial, welcome, logged in is tutorial user, and now here we add also a new domain. Yeah, not Vesta test. We want DNS support and mail support. If we have more than one IP address, we can choose it here. The alias and the proxy. This all files with this ending, it is published with the NGINX, because all the static things, so this picture wouldn't change, or an HTML isn't changed so often, is put out with the nginx, and the dynamic things such as PHP or something is put it out with the Apache web server. We can also tick if we want SSL support. We can there's also a tool for Let's Encrypt, so you can get a free certificate, but we don't want to do that now. We can also choose if we want for the web statistics webalizer or AW stats. Yeah, we want the webalizer. It is it is good to do statistics authorization, because if you host a company on your server and another company know your address for the statistics and see, oh, okay, you do that's clicks and that's clicks, it is not very good if they would see that. So we also create here a user, but it is, you shouldn't do the same password everywhere. So generate one, or put save a thing with a hashtag, or yeah, something else. But for the tutorial I put in a easy password. So we can add the domain. We can see, okay, it is edited. We can click here, yeah, and change something. And here at web we also see it. If we now go to the website, we see, okay, this here is automatically created and powered by Vesta. Yeah, small ad for the Vesta web panel. At DNS here, list records. We could add a record, a record, NS record, MX, yeah, so on. We can also add a mail address, domain, oh no, not domain, list accounts, and add mail account for this domain. We put in here admin, and we can see it here. Username. This is our username. I copy it. Password. Yeah, the authentication. This is not correct because yeah, you have to set up it correctly in the settings with the admin user, but no inscription. Yeah, you see everything should how you should configure it if you put it in to, for example, Outlook or Thunderbird. So in any um, yeah, email program. Yeah. So now we could also advanced options quota here, so that the user don't get unlimited space, so only, for example, 50 megabytes or aliases or forward to. And we can add that thing. We can say open here. Now we redirect it to webmail, and we can log in here, admin, add the domain and the password. And now we can see, yeah, it's German, sorry. But we can see everything, but I could, maybe I could change it to English. Yeah, now we see here our inbox. We can compose a new email, yeah, email address, yeah. But we don't want to send it now. We cancel it. Yeah. Okay. Now to the database. We create a new one. It is created your username underscore the database name. I also copy it because I don't want to type it in afterwards. And we can add it. So now we can open php my admin, paste, put in the password. Now this is also in German. I don't know why this is installing in German. Now the problem is the configuration storage is not completely configured. I don't know why, but the installation of the web panel do that wrong. So we have to fix that. Someone on GitHub is fixing that. you find this um, yeah this command in the description below. It is fixing that. Here we can see skurudu write a fix for that. We put enter. Yeah, now you can see some files are created, but we can yeah delete it later. If we refresh this site, we see that there's something is not activated, but we can fix that with logging out and logging in again. Yeah, logging in again, and we see no error here. We can create a new database with yeah, for example, test here ID set char yeah 50 here 50, and here it says age, name, surname, yeah default. We can save it, and now we can insert something ID 0, name Vesta tutorial, and his age is 50. Go, and here browse we can see ID 0, Vesta tutorial, age, and so on. So primary key. Now we can edit it or copy it, says 1, yeah, and so on. So you can easily import and export databases and add structure, yeah. But the database is now working correctly with PHP MyAdmin, and yeah, that's all. And now you have a web panel. You can manage your customers, and yeah, I hope I can help you with the video. And if you like the video, thumb up, and if you have any questions or problems, please write me that in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.